do you have any last minute 2011 tax tips? I guess the biggest tax tip I would have for 2011 that if you haven't filed your taxes by now, plan a better strategy for 2012. I think when we find a lot about a person and you get their attitudes towards taxes and filling them out, filling the forms out, and reporting that to the government. And it's an important consideration in business. I I really have taken a lot for granted over the years about filing tax returns, and virtually every year, might have been a few years where it wasn't this way, but I gave full trust and confidence to CPA that was doing my taxes. I was given the numbers and they put it together. And last year I started to do an exercise, and I carried through with it again this year, but in a little different way. And you've heard me talk about it. This is not the first time we've talked about, well, what are you doing for 2011 taxes? We started sharing that information with you in January when the IRS actually extended the deadline by several days. And they announced that in January of this year. It just happened to be TurboTax, and this is not an endorsement for TurboTax, although it was a good experience, and they are very well respected in this industry. Last year, I went through the exercise. I bought the software I bought it for $49.98, and this year I bought it for $35 with a coupon. At any rate, it was a great investment because it gave me a chance to go through my return on a line-by-line basis and truly understand that line and how that line related to other ones. And I hadn't done that really, particularly in my business. And I learned a great deal about how I need to make changes in the business. But I then really, I took that information, that return, and gave it to my CPA, and just he really audited what information I now gave him in a forum, and he actually did not charge me for as much as for his services as he usually does. So it was a really good investment. I would recommend, and you could, these things might be on sale for $10 after Tuesday. Get one and go through the exercises so you can learn, so you have a framework, so you have a guideline of what your business looks like. And as always, when we talk about small business and taxes, I do not hesitate to recommend this book. It's probably about the 6th or 7th year I bought it. It's the 15th year that my friend and friend of the community, Barbara Weltman, has been involved with J.K. Lasser for the last 15 years with this book. She has been called by the New York Times as the #1 small business tax expert. She's an attorney who has specialized in the study of taxes and how it relates to business and legal decisions that must be made, and a storehouse of knowledge. And I'm real honored to say that Barbara has shared her expertise with our community. I think we started doing some broadcasts together 3 years ago. And for a while, it was every Friday at 9 o'clock in the morning. And we Skyped, and actually, it was on this screen where we took this Skype, and she was in her office. It was it was wonderful. Barbara is a storehouse of knowledge. If you've never heard of Barbara, I don't, it's impossible if you've been in business, but BarBarWeltman.com. Sign up for her newsletter. Sign up for her daily small business idea. I have been reading those for 5 years, and I get good information every single day. If it's about small business and information, there is no better source than Barbara Weltman. And buy her book. I think I paid $19.99 for the book. I probably could have gotten it for less than that. I'm sure I could have gotten it less than that. I went to a bookstore and bought it. But you will get value, and you'll be able to start now for 2012 and look at those things and those discussions. And she has a lot of practical, creative ideas. And I just like to open the book up and look at a page and read the page, and I will get some new information on every single page. I don't think I've missed yet. So I'm sure get it at Amazon.com for cheaper than $19.99. It'll be worth whatever you pay for it. It's a storehouse information. One nice thing Barbara started doing a couple years ago on her site, she does updates to the information in here. So as you're preparing for the ideas and what you need to report for 2012, you can get some clear information updates all along, all year long. So start now and work towards 366 days from now when your 2012 tax return will be due.